Hi folks, it's Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team here today with a market update for the area of Kemptville-North Grenville, a fairly large area that's becoming very popular for people from the city moving out. So what are we looking at? Well, let's look at the market in general. It's quite mixed in the rural areas. Some communities have done very well, some communities are not. There are some areas out here which have zero sales. So that's the type of thing you've got to factor in. It's a very different market from community to community out here. Now, the type of market is what we call a normal market. It's the type of market we had prior to the pandemic. So houses take a little bit longer to sell, obviously, than in the pandemic, which is just absolutely crazy. You have to price them very accurately, and buyers have to be very realistic. Now, the problem I'm seeing right now with the buyers is they're shopping above what they can really afford. They're putting in real lowball offers and then wondering why they're not getting accepted. Well, if you come in with an offer that's 50, 60, 100,000 under the asking price, that seller's going to be pretty insulted and probably pretty angry. Why then would you expect that seller to deal with you? So if you're a buyer, shop your price range. That's absolutely essential. Shop your price range and put in reasonable offers that you would expect if you own that house. On the seller side, you have to be very hard on yourself. There's no room for inflating the price. If you're going to another house or you're looking to buy another house, you can't think you can pad your offer just so you can put a few extra things into this other house that you want to buy. So you have to be very careful. You have to deal obviously with the lowball offers from some buyers, but good houses always sell. And keep in mind, if you overprice your house and some buyer does come along and buy it, the banks now, especially with all the mortgage rate increases, are being very tough. And they will send an appraiser out. And if the appraiser comes back and says, no, that house isn't worth that much money anymore, then that deal's dead. So you have to be very realistic as a seller in what you can get for your house. We're also beginning to see some power of sales come on the market. I haven't seen those since probably before the pandemic. And we're starting to see some. Is this the beginning of that wave that some mortgage people were talking about with all those buyers who bought and now are facing the big mortgage increases? Hard to say. It's too early yet, but it's something that we'll have to keep watching. Now, what's the market itself? Well, Kemptville. Kemptville's a big area, the Kemptville-North Grenville area. It's a big one. Divided into 3 different MLS codes. So I'm going to sort of review them very quickly just to give you an idea. So if we look at overall, Kemptville-North Grenville in the month of January, 15 sales, and that's compared to 6 last year. So they did much, much better than last year. If you break it down by area, MLS code 801, this tends to be the older section of Kemptville. All right, so they had 6 sales in January compared to 3 last year. So they did very well. Average price worked out for a house at about $563,400. They had 1 condo sale in there for $415,000. So that area did quite well. 802. Now this is an area that goes generally east of the 416, and then as you cross just ahead of Kemptville there, it swings along the river, so it includes that stretch along the river going up towards Osgoode and the boundary with Ottawa. So 802, 1 sale only, and that was at $755. So, not bad, but same as last year, 1 sale. 803 is another interesting area. This is a very big area. This is the area that goes essentially from the EQ homes all along the river, all the way down to Merrickville, then across the bottom there, through Oxford Mills, Bishop's Mills, Oxford Station, all the way over to the 416. So that area did fairly well. 8 sales in this January compared to 2 last year. Average price, $730, $597. So there you go. So three different MLS codes, 3 different results. Months of inventory, that's the other number that's very important. Right now, there are 74 properties today active on them in Kemptville, which is a fair number for this time of the year. It works out to about 3.7 months of supply of homes. 3.7 months means it's shifting to a balanced market. So 3 months would be seller's market. Once you get into 4 months, we're looking at a balanced market. So it's still early. We don't have the so-called spring rush yet. That will really determine whether we're going to stay in a balanced market or seller's market, or maybe even move into a buyer's market. Now, there's one of the other things that I like to point out is we are country agents. Our motto is we sell country, and that is what we do. We focus on the country. We focus on several communities. We cover an area roughly from North Gore across the bottom of Ottawa there, Osgoode, Metcalfe, Greely, and then into Russell, Embrun, and then down to including North Dundas, the Winchester area, and as well as the Kemptville-North Grenville area. So that's country, and that's all we do. All right, so we know our business. We're country agents. Another thing we'd like to do is help some of you out. So if you've got questions, please go ahead and ask us. We offer a free market evaluation for those that might be considering going on the market or they need the information. Totally free. It's just facts. There's no phony baloney. We don't do that. So we just give you the facts and we go from there. I'm also a seniors real estate specialist, and senior, as you can see, too. And I'm also a seller specialist. So if we can help you, please give us a call. You can call or text 613-552-0851, or you can go into our website, www.beardsleyteam.ca, and you can message and or email us from there. Keith Beardsley of the Beardsley Real Estate Team, wishing you a great day.